Greetings. It's Vika again, and just wanted to have a conversation with you today about something that the Lord really gave me the other day. And let's just look at a scripture, Psalm 76, 73 and 26. It says, "My flesh and my heart fail, but God is the strength of my heart." Say it again. "My flesh and my heart fail, but God is the strength of my heart. He is my portion forever." Do you get it? My flesh and my heart fail, but God is the strength of my heart. He is my portion forever. Now, what I want to talk about is something that's going to deal with my heart and my flesh. A lot of times we don't think those two go together. And then what does this thing I'm going to talk about have to do with all of that? It has so much significance, because what God has given me has been something that a lot of people may not even want to talk about, but it's a reality that's hitting a lot of families and a lot of homes, because it's something that's really going to hit and impact so many people. And I really don't really understand what's going on myself, because there are so many kids that are people, grown people as well, that this thing is impacting. And let me tell you how God gave it to me. The enemy has allowed so many people to be addicted to drugs and things like that has gotten them addicted to this reality, that has pushed them on a track that they don't even realize they are in front of a moving train, that they are really on the track and the train is getting ready to hit them. They don't even see that they're on the track, and this train is literally coming towards them. And they don't even see it. Not only see it, they don't even hear it. But those of us that see it and hear it, we are alarmed and we're trying to get them off of it. But because they don't hear it, they don't see it, they're not alarmed. They're not even moving, because they're not even moved by it. They are desensitized to it. Yet we're panicking. Yet we're the ones that's moving and trying to get them off. Now, what is the addiction? Let's go to this point of people being on weed. People are using marijuana, and we're not talking about medicinal purposes. People use it to the point of just entertainment. Now, we're going to talk about it when people talk about it. We do it for coping. We do it for entertainment. Well, now for people who just use it for that. Now, if you're using it just for this fact of, it helps me to chill. It helps me to, just be in my thing. It helps me to get my thing going. Well, if it helps you get your thing going, then if it makes you better, then what's your product? What's making it better? Tell me what's better. If it helps you to write better, then what's your writing? If it's helping you make your thinking better, what's your thinking? What's being better? I just want to know. If it's making you better, then how are you better? If it's making you work better, what's your work? How is it making you better? I'm just only saying, since it's making you better, how is your better? If it's your production, where's your production at? Since it's making you better, I'm just only saying. I'm just trying to get the reality here, because I think the enemy is really trying to make everybody think that something is so great is not really great, because it's pushing you on the track and you don't even see the train that's coming towards you. Because I'm just only saying, I just think there's a lot of things that's hitting people right dead in the head, and they don't even see what's really happening. And I think the reality check needs to happen to a lot of us, that there is a reality that the enemy is trying to keep us from. And if it's a reality that we can't get our lives together, that we're running from something, that we're using drugs and addictions to keep us from dealing with our reality, that was trying to make us so numb that we don't even realize that we were trying to just hide from the hurts and the pains, that we're just trying to desensitize ourselves from the hurt and the pain of reality, because reality can hurt. Real talk. My flesh can hurt. My heart can hurt. It can be too much for me to bear. So I go and get some addiction so that I can not feel it, because I don't know how to really do it. And so some of us get to a place where we want to become numb. And the enemy, he wants to say, let me go ahead and hook you up and give you something. And so the world says, let me get high. Let me help you to get what you need. And then the system is, like my son said, Ma, you try to make things so deep. It ain't even like that. It's coping. We do that. People do that because it's just, to help you get along. And it's the earth. It's the earth, Ma. Really, it's just the earth. Well, perhaps. I mean, in a normal sense, yeah, it is. But when you mix it with all these other things, it is not just the earth. Because I know what God showed me. People are being pushed on a track, and this thing is pushing at them, and it is killing them. So if that thing is killing you and is pushing you into a level that it is not pushing you to move forward in your life, then that's a problem. Then it becomes a kill, steal, and destroy. And I know we use a lot of these things called believe. And then we want to push this right here. We want to push the Bible at you. Push the Bible. We want to do practices. We want to tell you to pray and read the word and do all these things. Well, I'm not trying to push all of this at you. And I'm not trying to push all of this at you. But I want to push some real sense at you. If the weed and all this kind of stuff is not helping you to grow better, to be better, then what's going to help you? Because I want to help you to get better. If you're hurting so bad, that's not helping you to get better, then what's your hurt? What's your pain? Because you're on a track. You're on a track. You don't see that the train is coming. You don't hear that the train is coming. You don't even see that the train is coming. But if you stay on the track, I promise you, it's going to kill you. And I am here to tell you that I don't want to see you die. I don't want to see you die. I want you to live the best life that you possibly can because God has given you breath to breathe. You may not be my son or my daughter, my sister or my brother, but guess what? You are here today. You got breath in your body. And just because your heart is hurting, just because your mind is discombobulated and you don't know which way to go, guess what? We've all been there. We've all been there. My heart has hurt. My mind has been discombobulated. I've been confused. I didn't know which way to go sometimes. We've all been there. All been there. You're not the only one. And that's why I make these videos, to give you some normalization, to remind you and me and everybody else. We've all been there. And just to remind you and all of you that listen or watch or read or listen, just to know that you are not alone in this world. We're all human beings. We're all people. And because for me as a Christian woman, as a woman who loves God, a woman who's found that God is my help, the one that God has helped me to get off the track so that I wasn't addicted to anything in that regard, but I've had my aches and my pains too. Absolutely have my aches and pains. But in the midst of that, He has been the one that has been my flesh. And when my heart was failing, He has been my God, my portion forever. See, when I'm hurting, He's the one that I can go to that helps me to know that I can make it through any storm. And that's what I'm offering you, that whatever you're going through, there is help anywhere. There is help. There is help for your hurt. Now, if there's a job skill that you're needing to help you through your pains, to help you get what you need to get it, baby. Get it, sister, brother, whatever you need to get. But before you start staying into the drug system or whatever it is, let's deal with the reality of what the problem is so that you don't keep staying numb to your problem. Let's deal with the problem. Let's deal with the issue so that you can get better to your greatness, because there was an original person that God made, and we want you to be your original self and not anything else. And so I just wanted to let you know that you are blessed and you are highly favored. You can be the best you that you can possibly be. And God didn't give me that for nothing. And I just hope that you can live your best life and live the best you that you can possibly be, because you are nobody else. You are the one person that you are supposed to be. So live intentional and deliberate. You can be all things through Christ who strengthens you. Let this day be the best of your every day, okay? All right, so I just wanted to send you this message. Have a positive day, and I will be with you again on another day. Blessings to you.